And welcome back. We're picking where we left off last time in Terra Invicta. In the last one, we added some nuclear missiles to our flying bricks, so it should be a little bit more lethal. Enemies with a significant point defense will probably be able to overwhelm their incoming fire, but they should otherwise be a little bit more lethal. One hit, one kill for most targets, I think, for it's sort of early in the game.
We'll see what we can find.
Offering support.
Offering support.
Okay. So it looks like our new bases in Leo, low Earth orbit, have survived to get their first wave of defenses up. So it's now time to actually invest in these guys. So early on, the things we're going to basically want is something along the lines of everyone's going to want at least an admin tower. And if we can, then a farm. But apparently the farm's going to require more power, so we're going to need a solar panel. And it may make sense to do a skunk works and a research lab of some sort in each of these. So we get some engineering, and we get some science. I'm not sure which type of science I want, though. What is our lowest science? Energy. So do I have the Energy Research Center unlocked? Yes. So I should use one of those. The lab also, well, it also has enough power to run two of these, so we could run two of these. Or could run the nanofab. The nanofab would be converting a bunch of stuff into money, which we don't necessarily need right now. Yeah, we're not going to worry about nanofabbing in Earth orbit. Let's go to energy labs. We do only want 5, if that makes sense. So I should maybe label some of these stations so I can track them a little bit better on what they have. So this one that's built, for example, as Xeno and Xeno, or Xeno and Social. Do I want Social? Do I want to replace that with a... Oh, it's already got admin tower as well. Okay, so it's got Xeno and Social. So, 1 Xeno, 1 Social. Codebra here will have 2 energy. So this is 1 Xeno and 1 Social as well. One Xeno, 1 Social as well. Most of them over here are going to have 1 Xeno, 1 Social. So, on the other hand, we only want right now we want 5 of the centers, because the centers Leo effects cap out at 5. Right. So most of them having 1 Xeno means we don't really want any more Xenos because we're pretty much there. One of them got destroyed, if memory serves, which is why we may want one more that has Xeno. Exactly one more that has Xeno. Okay. And this one has science, but it's materials and space. 1 material, 1 space. Because I put social as S, so I needed to make the space different. And the rest are all brand new and have nothing on them. Okay. So we could definitely do 1 Xeno, 1 social again, which we'll do on this one. So we don't miss it. Don't forget it. Solar ray, solar ray, solar ray. So we think we need at least that. Admin tower. Skunkworks. Xeno. Social. And we actually here have space for another one. Could do space. I just said we have space for another one, I could just do space. Yeah, let's do space as well. 1x, 1s, 1 space. So that means we have all 5 Xenos, we have all 5 socials, 2 space, 2 energy, 1 materials. Alright, so in this one, we're same vague plan. So solar, 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 admin, farm, skunkworks. We got 84 left. Okay, energy closer to full, so that'll be another 2 energy. 2 energy. Solar, solar, solar. Admin tower, skunkworks, farm. We'll do the last energy, so this will be our 5 energy, and 5 times 6 equals 30. That's why I'm saying we want basically like 5 of each of these centers in Leo. Could do info. We don't have any info, so it wouldn't be bad to do info, so let's do an info. We got 3 more to go. So we could do 2 info, and I don't know what we're going to do in the last one yet. And to be fair, we're kind of over-investing some of them, to be fair. So some of them we're over-investing in various reasons. Maybe not most optimal reasons. Like 30% energy, we didn't really need the boost, so that was maybe a little overkill. Welfare wouldn't be that bad. We'll probably do welfare after we finish up info. Info and knowledge. Knowledge wouldn't be bad. So, skunkworks. Info. Info. And then this will be the last one. This one we said we're going to do life science, right? So skunk works, life science. Okay, and this has made our volatiles look really bad. This should get better once all the farms finish. How much better is maybe a different question. Because basically we're having to feed all those people going up to do construction before we're getting the reduction from the farm effect. Ah, he just failed 3 times in a row. Let's go cheer him up.
Things are cooling off.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Oh, actually, that's the guy I want to send to go cheer him up.
Cleaning things up.
Wrapping up here.
Population collapse. All nations lose 2% national GDP, or I can pay some money to get an opinion bonus. Well, that's pretty cheap, so we'll take the opinion bonus. We're having an Earth orbit. I don't think our flying bricks are ready to start interdicting the aliens. There comes another alien landing in China. Slash intake, that is one of the things we're going to want to research for our battleships.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Ready.
Your orders?
Where to? On Overwatch.
Okay. Anyway, we're basically waiting for that to build. When that builds, we're going to get a bunch of control points, and we'll start to take over what's left of China, and then we can go back after Mexico and the
I
Gulf
think
states.
we had a breakthrough.
Initiating surveillance.
Lend in my expertise. Offering counsel.
I have new information.
We improve his opinion of us, and apparently he immediately succeeds. Alien robotics. Helps with building, and most importantly, helps with shipbuilding. This is our Xeno slot, so we're going to keep working on Xeno stuff. Get that exposure network tracing. Now, one thing, going back over here to ship construction, is that's going to head and reduce the duration. So we cancel the bending. And we'll save a couple days that way. Oh, and it applied to those ones, but it didn't apply to these. That's fine. Okay, that works. As long as we're getting the new date expectation.
Here's what we found.
So it should be fairly easy to tell which one the alien is, because it's the only one that the guy with 10 investigates can have difficulty finding. The other way to play this is I could instead go after the alien. He is in China, so he's a little bit of an easy target.
They won't see me
And then we
coming.
can send the investigator
here.
after
Where do you need me?
one over here. -3, -2. Wonder which one the alien is. -11. Got one that's
Initiating
-11.
surveillance.
Reporting
You
in.
go protect the assassin. The assassin probably only needs you like 10% of the time.
Defending the
But
VIP.
10% of the time, we'd prefer the assassin come alive. Come back home alive, even if he fails. The other quick learner, not the striver. Striver is 14. Learner is 16. June and July, it looks of it.
On guard.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
We'll do that one more time.
Offering assistance. I will help them.
We've got some intel on our target.
Oh, that was in fact not the alien. We found the humanity first. So we can do negotiating the humanity first a little bit.
The target is down.
And one less alien. Alpha 8 is dead. He's probably been one of the longer lived aliens, apparently. Because he's not first wave, but he's solidly early second wave. This might be retaliatory for me just killing Alpha 8. Targeting computer 2, we're definitely going to want to pick that up. We got space on the battleship for targeting computers, so the battleship will want it. Once we get a couple battleships launched, we might redesign it so the flying bricks have them as well if they're flying escort.
We'll recon the site.
What's the up? Investigating target. At your service. Initiating recon.
Reporting in. I think we had a breakthrough.
Eyes up.
I will help them. Offering assistance.
South Korea decided to develop nuclear weapons, of course.
Surveillance complete.
We found Alpha 26. To be fair, this guy just got inserted, so we know there's been 26 or fewer aliens inserted at this point. Keep tabs on him. Continue the tab operations. New ship launched. Merge our fleets. Those actually at the same spot? They are, apparently. Okay. Okay, so we got Earth and Mars fleets are both up to 4 ships. We may need to do a little bit of weapons test in a little while and see if the new and improved weapons are adequately threatening. We have new reports of returned abductees in the lost region of China. Relatives say they're behaving strangely and saying aliens are peaceful and here to help humanity. I believe it's a sign that aliens are attempting to gain influence by shifting public opinion in favor of the servants. Okay. I guess the game is trying to push us towards doing something about the aliens, except we've already done that. Game's a little behind schedule.
We found something.
I suppose it could be that the alien or the servants just did a bit of research, so the aliens are now starting to help them instead of being cold to them. Not sure. May, June. Okay, so soon.
What's the op?
Okay, how easy is it to kill this alien? He's 4%, so he's pretty prepared for it. Unlike number 8, who wasn't as ready. This guy is a little prepared for someone trying to shoot him. That might have to do with all the number of shock troops he's got guarding him. Yeah. He's got 4 batches of salamander shock troops to protect him. Showed up with a set of bodyguards. Yeah. Still wouldn't be impossible to shoot him. We're not gonna prioritize that.
Now.
Where do you need me?
I'm here. We'll make our appeal.
Where to? We'll make things safe.
So the quicker building things, it
I have
just sounds
new
like just
information.
finished. Keep getting more info on him. More info, the more likely we will take him out in the first attempt.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay, and EU finally took over Mexico. That's not going to be hard to undo.
Here's what we've found.
So Google management research. I do kind of want that slush hydrogen tanks sooner, so let's go to the slush hydrogen tanks for the management research. We're about to get a bunch of control points from all those completing stuff.
Ready to go. We'll recon the site.
Oh, you're up to 20. I should grab something with you. Probably command. Yeah, I'll just grab a command. You need 20. Okay, nothing on anyone.
Offering support.
Offering support.
Well, we may be having
Vessel
ships being
interests
delayed
surveyed.
due to volatile costs.
Violence is abating.
Yeah,
We're winning
that's
their
what's
hearts
happening.
and minds.
These guys are delayed due to not having the volatiles. Okay.
Cleaning things up.
So there's our slush hydrogen tanks. We'll go back to management research. We're gonna want, still probably gonna want more. Okay, now onto our warships. So, class 6 or class 7 here. We're gonna upgrade. Basically, putting the class 7 or 7 out of date before it even comes into being built. We're gonna swap with the utility module. So we now have targeting computers. Those will go out of date pretty quickly as well, but yeah, so we can move you, add you. That makes us more fuel efficient, so instead of a 20% bonus, we're getting a 35% bonus. No, I still have an open utility slot on these things. Yeah, so if you go back to our ship class, that did save us about 50,000 fuel per ship on that style, so we obsolete that one. Let's also upgrade this one. This is 8A. 8A works for me. That's simple enough name. This is basically the long-range variant, which only needs to maintain 30 kilobits, or kbs. And yeah, that's even bigger of a savings for the longer range variant. Still got volatile problems, which is why we're not necessarily going to deploy these right away. We'll see how the volatiles work once we've got these all built. May start contemplating trying to do something to take over some more volatile mines. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Alright, some of our stuff is done, so we're getting the farms up. Okay, so all the farms are up. That got us up to 1.7, which isn't quite enough. Would like more income of volatiles per day. So volatiles are a bottleneck right now. And we're now up to 750 control points, so we can definitely take what's left of China.
Acknowledged.
So now is the moment. Do I go after you before we go after China? Yes.
Taking them down.
At your service. I'll keep them safe.
Alright, let's go look over at Mars. Who has which sites on Mars? So we got those ones. What's the biggest volatile one that we do not have? Apparently we have the biggest volatile ones. So either they're not doing a particularly great job at mining them, which it could be the case. So I'm going to look at... Well, I doubt there's any place in the entire solar system that's going to have more volatiles than we have. Intel. Prospecting. Nope, I'm wrong. There's actually some semi-decent... Well, obviously the aliens got Ceres. It's got the best volatiles. They've got some decent, but we don't got ships that got that sort of range at the moment. Not sure if we actually want to invest in... Let's limit this to just Mars. So the best place that we don't have is on Deimos, and Phobos. Deimos, Phobos. You go for just St. Augustine and Cibola bases. The 4 ships should be able to do that. So this will probably piss off the locals, but... Which one were they again? Get 2 ahead of ourselves. Mars. Oh, so they have to fly out to Mars, obviously. Whereas Cibolo base, they should be able to do from where they are. So Salt, Cibolo base. Shipboard missiles do more damage. targeting computers? Probably. I could also go for the more energy efficient drives. Let's go for the more energy, well, fuel efficient drives for the longer range variant for the moment.
Defending
Don't
the
necessarily need them to go
VIP.
as fast if they're going far.
Lending my expertise. Offering counsel.
I have new information.
Target down.
Target down. Alpha 26 removed. At this point, we're probably expecting something to happen from a counterattack standpoint. Okay, so we've taken over the base. Obviously, repair the fleet, because the fleet was a little bit damaged doing that. Base needs repairs. And honestly, the base could just use a straight-up overhaul. Lots of stuff at the base is not what we're going to keep. Okay, first off, it's got some in the course, that's fine. I need energy, so fission reactor arrays. Place the fission piles, yeah. It's already got a farm, so it definitely doesn't need these hydroponic bays. So we can put fission reactors over hydroponics bays. Upgrade the existing defense. Build a admin tower. I don't know if we need the military science, but it's already here, so I might as well upgrade those military sciences. I'm gonna keep them. I just realized some of these are being delayed by the fact I don't have volatiles available for them. So that seems reasonable. 19th of September is reasonable. So 19th of September. Okay. So I presume we should save up to do things and not just pile everything on in. So I should save up next for actually getting the mining complex. Because we took this over for the volatiles, I should, you know, make sure we get the volatiles.
The people will come to our side.
So here's the cavity drive. We'll go targeting computer 2 while we're waiting for the cavity drive upgrade. Because the advanced cavity drive is what we'd be comparing against the drive we currently are using on our ships. Okay, so we should have enough to improve that base. Oh, and I got some unused stuff on the door, but that'll be fine. Okay, so these are planned to be done. Some mining complex is obviously the priority. Will be done No delays under 20 days. If we have the power for it. No, we said that we need decommissioned. Okay, so I can't. Oh, okay, that's fine. Air defensive array would be delayed. Okay, don't have the volatiles for that yet. We'll come back to you in another agent cycle.
Ready.
Honestly, the base might not be there in another agent cycle. We may piss the aliens off enough that they come for us.
Heading to the LZ.
Ready to go.
Oh wait, these guys have put themselves on crackdown to protect these nodes. I'm probably still capable of squishing them out. No, 19% is probably pushing it. We're not going to be able to do that. So we're not coming from those nodes yet.
Your orders? Investigating.
Those are not going to
alien
crack down
site.
forever, are they? 31st of August to next year, that's quite a while. 15th of September this year. Okay, so we can come after the Exodus one sooner rather than later. I'm looking at the time. I should go ahead and put a part break in. As soon as this agent cycle is over, I'm going to head and put a part break in. So this is the alien fleet. This is probably a retaliatory fleet based on its size.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
These arrived in low Earth orbit. Either that's an insertion one or it's here to blow some of my stuff up. Stuff would have started blowing up if it was coming from my stuff, so.
Here's what we've found.
Ready for orders.
Taking a quick look here to see if there's anything in any of my territories, which appears to be not. Stable, probably stable in America too. Yeah. Okay, so the only place that's unstable is Mexico. What I might actually do in Mexico is I might encourage instability in Mexico.
Rise.
We can cause Mexico to
At your service.
revolt. Then it'll probably partially flip to us. You know, let's go after the Gulf states, now that we're thinking about it. So you crack down that one. It's the Gulf states, so it's not very big, so it's easy for us to sort of crack our way in.
Targeting their center of power.
Reporting in. Removing our enemies.
So Commander Persuasion probably wants to be command because this guy's doing advice missions. And you want to be science. Whoops, I've been forgetting about the time, and I should have ended this part ready. If I don't forget again, we'll end it at the end of the cycle. I'm getting a little carried away is what's happening.
Death
As
to
one thing
tyrants.
rolls into the next thing. Be and continue. Targeting computer 2, so that means targeting computer 3 will eventually show up. I need to say targeting computer 2 is probably better than targeting computer 3. Now what to do? Could do metal. We don't actually really need metal. What we're short on is volatiles. That's the only thing we're short on. And either we didn't do the tech for it, or we've already done the tech for it. Maybe we've already done it. Or it hasn't come up yet. Well, it hasn't come up yet, because it would have been materials. Tech. Okay, yeah, so we probably need more tech for that. So as I can check where in the tech tree that is. See if it's associated. Rapid distillation techniques. Okay, so it's got produce more, and it's got the volatile symbol, which is why the search wasn't looking for it. Really? Full search, please. Oh, maybe because I had that toggled off. Okay. So, water, we don't really need. We've got a 75% chance once we research transform phases for rapid distillation. That's already in the available. Add some molecular assemblers, which is actually what we're working on. That's molecular assemblers as well. Okay. Whereas rapid distillation is transform phages, which is something we may want to work towards. If no other reason than I believe it's the prerequisite for, well, DNA repair, so our councils live longer. Onboarding injection, space hospitals. Is it designer life forms? No. Remember transform phages, genies. Well, that's live longer as well. Okay. Remember this being, oh, because this is the prerequisite for, or no, cybernetics is prerequisite for this. What's the cybernetic implants into neural engineering into cyborging? There's mind and machine. Okay, so it's just transform phages is more lifespan. Okay. Why are we paused? What am I waiting for? Stopping me from time. Ah, we got an empty project slot. That's what they're telling me now. Actually, given the circumstances, high thrust probes would not be a bad idea. Get our probes out there, and we'll send probes to all the places we don't have info on.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
With our 700 something boost.
We've neutralized their people.
Coming from one of my stations. Okay. See if the station can defend itself. So we'll accept the engagement. We'll hit auto result because this is station combat. And yeah, station versus the aliens are not winning yet. And there we go. Station explodes. There's our high thrust probes. Shouldn't take particularly long. We'll get delivery habs sped up with space tugs.
We're in control here.
Okay, so we've successfully purged that location. And now that we're finishing up this agent action, this is where I'm going to go ahead and put the part break in. I let this episode go a little bit long. So if you're watching on YouTube, the next part will be up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short stretch break and then get right back to it. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.